Madden Football is the home of Super Bowl 56, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Falcons and the Bills coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Buffalo Bills taking on the champions from the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, the Bills, a team trending upwards the last few years. Losers to KC in the AFC title game last season, but now in the Super Bowl seeking that elusive first ever title.
And I like what you just said there about how they're trending. This feels like the 1990s again when this Bills franchise went to the Super Bowl 4 straight years. They came up empty each time, but now they think that after last year's appearance in the AFC title game, this could be the year. And let's face it, those 1990s teams, they're rooting for them in a big way, as well as this tremendous fan base.
Meanwhile, it wasn't too long ago that the Atlanta Falcons were in the Super Bowl, and that's one that Falcon fans want to forget, 2017 Super Bowl 51. But now they're back in the big game for the third time in franchise history.
And there's no way we can get to this game without remembering a few of those details of that last Super Bowl appearance. They were up 28-3. Ended up losing in overtime to New England. Give them a ton of credit for putting that game behind them, getting back to the Super Bowl so soon. That shows a lot of character for this franchise.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And again, this Buffalo defense there in run support to stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
And this is going to depend on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. McKenzie now to return it. And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And what a terrific few years it's been for Josh Allen. It's been an ascension because we saw a huge jump in 2020. Both in accuracy, leadership, and just overall ability to carry a team. He actually got his team, the Buffalo Bills, to the AFC title game, and then got over that hump 2 weeks ago, and now he's got them in the Super Bowl. They look for their first ever Super Bowl title. Remember, they won titles in the AFL, but also remember those 4 losses in Super Bowls. Now they're trying to earn their first one for the Buffalo Bills Mafia.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium, watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
Dancing to his left. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. Hard running at the 15. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection. and goal.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He'll drop this off for Davis. So nothing doing there. And it'll be second and goal. Ryan. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's third and goal. Now Ryan. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick here is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. Allen. He'll buy some time right. Going deep for Diggs. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No return here for QT, so this will come out to the 25. The Falcons offense set to go. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. To throw is Ryan. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
And he goes out right around the 39. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think of the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they can do. Allen now on first down. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Now Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. On first down, Allen escaping the pressure right. First down and more for Allen. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No return here for QT, so this will come out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Play action for Davis. Now Ryan. Going up top. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, the first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, and it's 4th down. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. To return is McKenzie. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position...
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. A big play here for Buffalo. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do, put a man on him. The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him
touchdown Bills. Stephon Diggs, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bills continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No return here for QT, so this will come out to the 25. Now we'll again see Calvin Ridley in the Falcon offense. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the second quarter, and he's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator, because he's looking down and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try and isolate him? What routes do I run? You're exactly right. They've got to get the ball in his hands and get their offense kick-started.
He does have the 2 catches, but pretty quiet so far. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Falcons on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Ryan. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 23. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Allen off the play fake. Going deep for Diggs. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play here for Buffalo. They run with Singletary. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Singletary again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. John Feliciano, the guard, the guilty party there. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Singletary. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, about the 4. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for 3rd and goal. Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bills Bills are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No return here for QT, so this will come out to the 25. Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. The second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you're trying to force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Throwing is Allen on third. Going deep for Diggs. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A big play here for Buffalo. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Allen's throw is complete, and that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. To the air, Allen. While the training staff takes it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen. His second touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Bills are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No return here for QT, so this will come out to the 25. Matt Ryan and the Falcons getting ready to go again here on offense. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks and no touchdown passes yet either. Ryan now handing to Davis on the draw. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. 3rd and 2. Now Ryan. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at about the 28. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes. No interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
56.
On 2nd and 10, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Next, a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Falcons, and they will need to get this passing game in gear, because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they were much more successful throwing the football than their counterparts, as you can see the numbers there. These two teams have had plenty of extra time to make their final adjustments, but time's just about up. The final half of the NFL season is upon us. So let's get it back out to our Super Bowl broadcast team. Here's Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slip. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Dante Fowler able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Uses the stiff arm, fighting through. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Now Ryan on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Brings up 3rd and 5. Now Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he is going to have a Falcons first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. The first down carry for Davis. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. They go again with Davis. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Kiki QT there to make the grab. And the Falcons cut into that lead.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. And there's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. 2nd down and 3. Now Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Uncorks one for Davis. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! Gabriel Davis, 41 yards. And the Bills add on. And that one needed a little time to develop because he started lined up out wide left. He caught that on the right side of the field.
And you're exactly right about the time because that's not going to be a quick developing pattern, but also great sight lines for the guy throwing the ball to see a receiver cross his face and his sight line from one side of the field to the other. That usually attracts your attention. If you think he's open, you go ahead and deliver it, as we just saw there.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No return here for QT, so this will come out to the 25. Atlanta regains possession of the football. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A good rally to the football keeps them to only a yard, and it's second down. Now it's Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
But maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Back now here on EA Sports. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down and 4, Ryan. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Gregory Rousseau just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Third down, Ryan. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. Got an open man. It's QT. Touchdown, Falcons. Kiki QT. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. McKenzie returning it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen going deep for Diggs. That's caught at the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Bills are getting closer now to that ever-elusive first Super Bowl victory. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5.
I mean, he went through that early contest like he was driving over a speed bump, and he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to float this one deep right side. And nearly another interception. It would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Ryan. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Going for the deep ball. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took it beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play. When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
And you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That is caught. It's Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bills continue to pour it on. Extra point by Bass. Up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Scoring summary. 3-play drive. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No return here for QT, so this will come out to the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan will set up the screen with Davis. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Here's Ryan to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
That right now, that's a a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Taken right around the 44. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
The football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs.
Well, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really out a heck of a ball game, isn't it?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. On 1st down, Singletary. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let's go, let's go.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd down now, it's Moss. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action. Someone should break wide open.
They'll run here with Moss.
Stopped short, down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Being chased out left. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
No return here for QT, so this will come out to the 25. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession.
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a...
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. And Oliver able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Another try after the 1st down sack. Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. And these Bills make the 90s seem like a distant memory. Buffalo is the Super Bowl champion. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.